How Trump's immigration crackdown is hurting elder care. The headline might sound big, but inside lies a very real reality that is unfolding right now in senior living communities across the country. In Palo Alto, California, a place known for tech pioneers and cold-hearted research, a quieter crisis is growing. Channing House, a senior community near Stanford University, has been forced to confront a sudden disappearance of caregivers, people who have long been integral to the lives of the residents. At a meeting in June, about half of the 250 residents gathered in the dining hall to hear their chief executive Rhonda Beckedahl explain what is happening. Our workforce is being drastically disrupted, relationships are being severed and lives are being upended right now, she said. The problem is not a temporary staffing glitch, it is a systemic effect of the Trump administration's immigration policies. Americans are aging faster than before. Over 70 million people are 65 or older, and government forecasts say that roughly 70% of everyone in that age group will need some form of care at some point. It's a massive demand on the elder care sector, which already struggles with a chronic shortage of paid workers. Immigrants fill a huge portion of those needed roles. Licensed nurses, dietitians, fitness instructors, maintenance technicians, and even many unlicensed home care helpers are U.S. citizens or legal residents who make the jobs possible. According to the piece, millions of eligible immigrants work in elder care, and an even larger number of undocumented immigrants serve as unpaid caregivers in private homes. Immigration enforcement is choking both labor pools, Beckedahl said. She talked about caregivers who were participants in the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, whose work permits had finally lapsed because the government has not processed renewals. She urged the community to prepare for more dismissals because several more staff are slated to lose their work status. She also mentioned a Supreme Court ruling that upheld the Trump administration's authority to end temporary protected status, or TPS, for Syrian and Haitian nationals. In short, Channing House could soon lose even more workers who are stripped of that protective status. When the staff interviewed share their stories, a portrait of exhausted familiarity emerges. Gloria Castellanos, the dining director and a longtime resident, has been feeding, showering, and dispensing medication for 2 decades. She explains, like many others, I am not demanding special treatment. I just want the opportunity to keep working. Her tone is hopeful but edged with concern that the building's future also hinges on whether she can remain employed. If one of days you don't see me, you'll know what happened, she says. The residents at Channing House are shocked. Their beloved caregivers, people who have spent years learning the names, preferences, and medical histories of each individual in the community, are now faced with the prospect of anonymous leave documents on the door. It's like this invisible vacancy that threatens to cut us in half, one resident whispers, reflecting how even a single caregiver's absence can have profound implications for the health and emotional well-support of the elders. The intersection of demographic shifts and policy becomes dangerous when the protection that underpins elder care workers is removed. The Trump-era crackdown, in addition to creating uncertainty, has the unintended effect of hollowing out an industry that is already underfunded and stretched thin. It is a crisis that extends far beyond our screen or article. It exists in kitchens, in bathrooms, in the quiet halls of communities that rely on a devoted workforce, much of whom earn their living in the shadows. We are urging policymakers everywhere to recognize that immigration enforcement does not happen in vague chambers, it is a reality that spills into the homes of elders. Immediate, humane solutions are necessary if we want to maintain a caring network for those who love no one's advanced age. Thank you for listening today. Stay informed, stay compassionate, and until next time, stay well.